Hello, and welcome to Dawn Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. I'm Daniel Pineda. We have a great program this week. We have our news stories, community bulletin board, and 55 plus news. But first, a social media reminder. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1. Also on Facebook and WERE 96.7 FM. And now on to our first news story for this week. We examined Arlington County's COVID case site on August 11th. But despite their statement that it is updated weekly, the latest reported data was as of August the 1st. The total case count on that day was 57,888. As for vaccinations, we examined Arlington County's vaccination tracker. As of August 7th, 203,749 eligible Arlingtonians have received at least one dose of the COVID vaccine. They show that figure as 84.9% of their estimated eligible population of 240,119 Arlingtonians. The percentage change results from the recent inclusion of children under the age of 5. 36,370 Arlingtonians, now including young children, remain unvaccinated. Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for 5 through 11-year-olds is still available at the following locations. Arlington Mill Community Center, that's located at 909 South Dinwiddie Street, and Walter Reed Community Center, that's located at 2909 16th Street South. Walk-ins for 5 through 11-year-olds are available Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. In addition, free Pfizer and Moderna COVID vaccines are available for children as young as 6 months by appointment only. For more information, consult the Arlington County website. The following is a press release from the Arlington County government. Covanta, a leader in sustainable materials management and a premier provider of environmental solutions for businesses and communities, announced that the Covanta Alexandria Waste-to-Energy facility recently completed planned enhancements to its state-of-the-art pollution control technology. The goal is to further reduce nitrogen oxide emissions, thereby helping to protect the environment. The Alexandria-based waste-to-energy facility serves 400,000 residents and businesses in the city of Alexandria and Arlington County. It provides reliable and sustainable waste management by combusting non-hazardous household waste at high temperatures, which then generates steam for renewable electricity production. In this way, Covanta processes and converts more than 350,000 tons of waste that would otherwise end up in landfills into energy. The installation of this new nitrogen oxides NOx technology will even further reduce the emissions and improve air quality, said Alexandria Mayor Justin Wilson. This is an important effort to support the city of Alexandria in reaching our Environmental Action Plan 2040 goals. With installation of Covanta's proprietary low NOx technology now complete, nitrogen oxide emissions have been reduced by nearly 50%. The effort was part of a multi-year project at the Covanta Alexandria Arlington facility. By reducing the waste put in landfills, Covanta Alexandria has cut greenhouse gas emissions by 331,000 tons of carbon dioxide. That's the same as taking 65,000 passenger vehicles off the road for 1 year. Covanta is proud to manage our services and facilities in a way that prioritizes our communities, our businesses, and our planet, said Covanta Area Asset Manager Don Camarada. Today marks an important step in our work with the community to reduce our environmental impact and improve air quality. The low NOx technology is unique within the industry and demonstrates Covanta's dedication to investment in research and development to provide superior environmental performance. Our ongoing partnership with Covanta is important to Arlington, and we applaud their efforts to reduce NOx emissions to help lessen our impact on the environment, said Katie Crystal, Arlington County Board Chair. Converting waste that would typically end up in landfills to energy makes our community more sustainable. The facility also recovers 11,200 tons of metal annually and produces enough energy to power 15,000 homes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for a year. The Arlington County Public Safety Block Party, hosted by the Arlington County Police Department, Fire Department, Sheriff's Office, and the Office of Public Safety Communications Emergency Management, is a free, family-friendly event that provides community members the opportunity to get to know the men and women who protect and serve Arlington County, while enjoying interactive stations, safety demonstrations, entertainment, food, and other summer activities. Visit their Facebook page to view previous photos from the event, which was last held in 2017. Arlington County's public safety personnel are excited to welcome you back to this fun and engaging community event. In addition to numerous attractions hosted by Arlington County's public safety agencies and their partners, free food and drink options will be provided by restaurants and private companies. Informational tables hosted by partnering county departments and private organizations will be distributing information and free promotional materials. Additionally, a raffle will be held periodically throughout the event where community members have the opportunity to win prizes donated by local businesses. That's coming up on Saturday, August 27th from 12 noon to 5 p.m. at Kenmore Middle School. That's located at 200 South Carlin Springs Road.
Beginning during the week of Monday, August 15th, 2022, there will be new traffic patterns on Columbia Pike between South Wakefield Street and South George Mason Drive as part of Segment F of the Columbia Pike Multimodal Project. Crews began setup work the week of Monday, August 8th. This project will move existing utilities underground to provide more reliable service, upgrade sidewalks to provide a better pedestrian experience, and add transit stations to improve bus operations. This phase of construction is anticipated to last until January 2023. Drivers, especially those commuting along Columbia Pike, are encouraged to use alternate routes and expect delays. Bus stops will also be temporarily relocated to accommodate work. While inconvenient, these roadway changes are essential to construct a safer and more accessible Columbia Pike while maintaining access to residences and businesses along the corridor and avoiding total road closures. Concerning lane closures, between South Wakefield Street and South George Mason Drive, Columbia Pike will be reduced to one lane in each direction. Additionally, the the speed limit in the work zone will be reduced from 30 miles per hour to 25 miles per hour. These new traffic patterns were also expected to go into effect on Monday, August 15th. Concerning turn restrictions from Columbia Pike. For Wakefield Street, left turns from Columbia Pike to South Wakefield Street will not be permitted. For Thomas Street, all turns from Columbia Pike to South Thomas Street will not be permitted. The Whitmore, left turns from Columbia Pike to the Whitmore Apartments will not be permitted. Driveways within the project area will be restricted to right in, right out. Detours for local access to South Wakefield Street, South Thomas Street, and the Whitmore will be marked. Regarding bus stop closure, the Columbia Pike bus stops at South Thomas Street will be temporarily changed. Eastbound at South Thomas Street, this bus stop will close. Passengers should use stops at South Wakefield Street and South George Mason Drive. Westbound at South Thomas Street, this bus stop will remain open. Affected bus routes are ART 41, Metrobus 16EGH, and Metrobus 22A. Concerning pedestrian and resident impacts, there will be impacts to people walking, biking, and taking transit. The southern sidewalk on Columbia Pike between South Thomas Street and South Wakefield will be closed. People walking and rolling should cross at South Thomas Street or South Wakefield Street and use the northern sidewalk. Residents should expect inconveniences such as dust, mud, noise, debris, and temporary traffic and parking restrictions. In locations where parking will be prohibited during work, no parking signs will be posted at least 48 hours in advance. Crews will work Monday through Friday from 7 o'clock a.m. to 9 o'clock p.m., except for federal holidays. Work will also occur on Saturdays from 10 o'clock a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. Segment F construction is expected to be completed in the fall of 2025. Also, Arlington is now setting up appointment-only clinics to vaccinate against monkeypox as cases continue to rise across the region. The Virginia Department of Health has expanded access to the monkeypox vaccine to, and we quote, those groups at increased risk for exposure, unquote, per Arlington Health Department spokesperson Sandra Dietz, allowing the county to run the clinics. The Arlington County Public Health Division is now running clinics 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, by appointment only. As of this report, 511 total doses of monkeypox vaccine have been administered by the county health department. The county is asking anyone who is interested and is eligible to receive the vaccine to fill out the vaccine interest form. The form is open to all Virginia residents and not just Arlingtonians. So far, there is no word on how many people have filled out the form. The Virginia Department of Health has also started to provide more vaccine supply to individual localities. This has allowed Arlington to proceed with vaccinating those in high-risk groups. According to Dietz, as Arlington County Public Health Department receives new vaccine shipments, we will issue new appointment invitations. To be eligible to get the vaccine, an individual must be a Virginia resident aged 18 years or older, and the criteria to receive the vaccine also include gay, bisexual, or other men who have sex with men and have had multiple or anonymous sexual partners, or transgender women and non-binary persons assigned male at birth who have sex with men, or sex workers of any sex, or staff of any sex at establishments where sexual activity occurs, such as bathhouses, saunas, sex clubs, or persons of any gender or sexual orientation who attend sex on premises venues, such as bathhouses or sex clubs. They add a note: if you have had monkeypox, then you are likely to have some protection against another infection and are currently not eligible to be vaccinated. The county also noted that eligibility may change as the outbreak evolves and based on vaccine supply. This comes as the federal government has declared monkeypox a public health emergency, and as cases continue to rise across the region. The Virginia Department of Health is reporting that there are 32 known and confirmed cases of monkeypox in Arlington. That encompasses just under a quarter of all the cases in Virginia. The majority of people who have monkeypox are between 20 and 39 years old and are white or black. Of the 145 people with monkeypox in Virginia, all but one are reported to be male. That's enough news for this week. Now it's time for Community Bulletin Board, or CBB.
Hi, and welcome to CBB. Our first CBB event is called Sea of Stories Read Aloud. Families of all ages are invited to come and listen as the children's librarian reads stories for all ages. Coloring will be provided, and participants are invited to color while they listen. Weather permitting, this program will be held outdoors. No registration is required. Call 703-228-5715 for more information. For the current policies on masking, see the Library Operations Update. That's on Wednesday, August 24th from 4:30 to 5:15 p.m. at Aurora Hills Branch Library, 735 18th Street South. This next event is also for families. All are welcome to join in on a leisurely paced hike through a park. The forested trails will be accessible, smooth, and shaded for a fun hike to explore and examine whatever you discover. Restrooms are available, with paved trails open in the sun until the forested area is reached. The trails are flat, and there are benches at the picnic area for rest. You can register online through the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 642952-F. That's on Wednesday, August 24th from 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock noon at Bluemont Park, 601 North Manchester Street. Our next CBB event is called History Hikes, the Skirmish at Ball's Crossroads. On August 27, 1861, a deadly skirmish broke out between Union and Confederate parties to the east of modern-day Ballston. Join park staff for this 2-mile hike on the 161st anniversary of the action. You will follow the path of the Union skirmishers and learn about the events that caused this fatal engagement. This is a free event. You can register online through the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 642-752-G, and that's on Saturday, August 27th from 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock noon, with a repeat from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. at Bluemont Park, 601 North Manchester Street. Our next event is for kids aged 5 to 8. It's called End of Summer Game Show. The kids can come and test their knowledge during an afternoon of nature games and trivia. They'll search for answers as they play in the forest and find new friends in the field. Make sure they don't forget to bring their coolest fun facts. This event is free. You can register online through the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 642-822-D, and that's on Saturday, August 27th from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. at Gulf Branch Nature Center, 3608 Military Road. Our final CBB event is called Summer Farewell Campfire. The whole family is invited to join in for lots of old-fashioned fun. This engaging program will be filled with entertaining activities that may include stories, special animal guests, games, songs, and, of course, s'mores. They will provide the marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers, but the cost is $5. You can register online through the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 642-952-C, and that's on Saturday, August 27th from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. at Long Branch Amphitheater, 625 South Carlin Springs Road. Now it's time for 55 Plus News.
Howdy, and welcome to 55 Plus News. Our first 55 Plus event is called Fitness Mapping Apps. Learn how you can use mapping technology and equipment to better track your workouts, walks, bike rides, and beyond. Volunteer and avid runner Ben Childers will go through apps like Strava that you can use to supplement your exercise and keep you safe by identifying emergency contacts in your phone and other features. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 914-403-06. That's on Tuesday, August 23rd from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Walter Reed Community Center, 2909 16th Street South. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Next up, it's the magazine article discussion group. Read and discuss current articles reported in the popular magazine Harper's. They will always read the cover story and one other piece to be determined each month. You can join the conversation or just listen. The discussion will be facilitated by Shirlington and Aurora Hills Adult Services librarian Vicki McCaffrey. A limited number of magazines will be available to borrow at Aurora Hills 55 Plus Center. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 914-402-19, and that's on Wednesday, August 24th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock noon at Aurora Hills Community Center, 735 18th Street South. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Next up, travel to Thailand. Arlington resident and international traveler George McDonald will take you on a visual tour of his experiences living and teaching children in the beautiful country of Thailand. He will show you some highlights of his adventure, including the Thai village on the Mekong River, where he and his wife lived and taught. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 914-400-09, and that's on Thursday, August 25th from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. at Langston Brown Community Center, 2121 North Culpeper Street. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Next up, WhatsApp. What is it? WhatsApp is a free messenger app for smartphones. The service is very similar to text messaging, but because WhatsApp uses the internet to send messages, it costs significantly less than texting, especially while traveling internationally. Here's a chance to join Brittany Miller, 55 Plus Center Director, to learn the ins and outs of WhatsApp. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 914 403-08, and that's on Thursday, August 25th from 6 o'clock to 6:45 p.m. at Lubber Run Community Center, 300 North Park Drive. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Finally, in 55 plus news, well, August is a good time for another ice cream social. Join in for an afternoon of ice cream and social fun. This one's sponsored by the Lubber Run Advisory Committee. You can register online at the Parks and Recreation website. The activity number is 914-899-03, and that's on Friday, August 26th from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. at Lubber Run Community Center, 300 North Park Drive. You gotta be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Anyway, that's all I got for 55 plus news.
And that concludes this week's show. We will be back next week with more news from Arlington. Meanwhile, be careful, be safe, and be well.
Let's get it started, guys. Welcome to the Arlington Comedy Show. Hold on time, we gotta go fast, Marcel.